Especially now with COVID happening, and Alexandria is a hot spot, in the state of Louisiana is a hot spot. The fear of going to jail right now is real. And so, you know, GRAE and the NAACP in Alexandria and the Court of Alexandria all came together to see that the residents get an opportunity to get some real help in real time. So what's going to happen today is we have drive-through court, as you can see. Because of COVID, we don't want any direct contact with human beings. So folks are literally going to drive up, they're going to see the judge, they're going to get the warrant lifted. I'm Anza Becknell, I'm an organizer with GRAE, Growing Real Alternatives Everywhere. And we're here today at the Alexandria Warrant Clinic. The Warrant Clinic is a program for people who have warrants in the City Court of Alexandria for any misdemeanor. So it can be a traffic ticket, it can be a possession charge, it can be a theft charge, it can be a battery charge. But folks who have a misdemeanor and who have a warrant because they missed their court date, they can show up here at the Warrant Clinic on a weekend because we recognize that people have to work in the week and normally there's no court after hours. And so we're giving people the opportunity on a Saturday to come in and relieve the stress of driving with a warrant and the fear that you'll get arrested just for taking your kids to school or going to the grocery store or going to work. You know,
say boss, man. We see you at the Warrant Clinic. We see you trying to get your stuff clear. We just want to know, how does it feel or how comfortable it feels you riding around with a warrant, you know, chances of getting pulled over, going to jail. How does it make you feel?
It's just like having to look over your back. You know, it's not very comfortable.
Right,
Nobody
right.
wants to live like that.
Right. Stress level on a 1 to 10 scale. What is your stress level when the police get behind you or any law enforcement?
9.
It's high. Yeah. So they can lead to more problems.
Vic Williams, City Attorney for Alexandria, Louisiana. This is a program that the City Court has started in conjunction with the NAACP and with GRAE. The purpose of it is to clear people who have warrants, who miss court dates, and due to COVID, a bunch of people have missed court dates. But while we're here at the City Attorney's Office, we want to see if there's a way we can resolve these cases with them being here so they don't have to make any subsequent returns to court. We know it's crazy trying to go back and forth and being out in public right now with all of the concerns. So this is something that the City of Alexandria, along with the Marshal's Office and the City Court and GRAE and the NAACP, want to offer as a service to the citizens of Alexandria.
Okay, so what we have going on out here today, we have the Alexandria Warrant Clinic going on. Out here we have real court out in the community, doing something different, doing something a little proactive as opposed to reactive.
Right.
We want to try to help folk on the front end of this thing as opposed to the back end of this thing.
Right.
So our branch of the NAACP is out here helping to make sure that this day go off without a hitch. We had over 400 people that actually signed up for this weekend. In addition to that, we've actually processed about 150 people through the court system this year alone, and that kind of thing. And so we're just trying to catch back up and all that kind of good stuff.
Man, I just want to commend you. Man, how does it feel to be able to come up and get your warrants and stuff taken care of?
Good, man. Hey, they better come out here and do it, man.
For real, hey.
You got it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It feels so good, bro.
It's like a weight lifted off the shoulder, huh?
Yes, sir. I swear I can go let the work in peace, man.
Real talk, real talk.
If I go to court, man, they can be in chance, man.
Man, I be trying to explain to people it be small stuff like tickets that'll have you with a warrant, man, and nobody should be in jail behind a traffic ticket.
Right, that's what I got to traffic. I'm on my driver's license. I'm finna get them.
Hey, make sure you show up to the court date next time. All right, bro. Good? Everything good, huh? I don't.
Yeah, y'all come out here. Make some love today.
Neighbor, we want to ask you a question.
What's up?
Stress level 1 to 10, with you riding around with a warrant and the police get behind you, what does your stress level hit on a scale of 1 to 10? 10. Ooh, 10.
That was you yesterday.
10. 10. 10, that ain't good.
man. People like me, man. Crazy.
Real tough.
Yes, sir. This is a wonderful event. You can tell all the look down the road, look at all the people here. The situation when folks get a ticket or get some kind of problem and they don't show up for court, what happens is they get their driver's license suspended, and they get in a trap that makes it very difficult for us to help them. So the concept here today is to get people to come in who have missed court, who need to get a new court date set. And this is an amnesty program that the Alexandria City Court is doing, which means that all you got to do is come in. Nobody's going to arrest anybody. What's going to happen is that you're going to get a new court date, and that gives you the opportunity to go speak with the prosecutor about whatever the charges are and get this resolved so you don't have to live in the shadows.
We want them to know like how stressful it is walking around every day with a warrant, man.
Ooh, warrant, man, it's so stressful walking around with a warrant, can't do nothing, thinking they gonna hear me all day, every day.
Real tough.
I'm scared. Look, he's scared now, in the line.
Real tough.
I think they gonna lock him up.
It's all good business up here. They wouldn't even send you up there if it wasn't, you heard me? David Williams up there, it's all good. Ain't nobody going to jail. You're getting your warrants clean. It's all legit business.
We need that done, though.
Hey, let everybody you know it's good. It's up here, man. Come through and get it taken care of. Already, y'all take care of it. They got you right?
Yeah, it's great.
Already, man. You can ride around, you can bust blocks without that monk on your back now.
For real.
It's all good. You take care of it.
I like how y'all help these young folks. Like, hey.
Every time.
Y'all need some vending machines at y'all business to me up.
Oh, good.
Hey, they took care of y'all.
And we cut half.
Yeah.
Cut half.
They took care of it.
Don't let them know they
took care of y'all. Go get your hair cut.
Yeah.
Get your hair cut.
It's gonna look good when you get your corn clean.
Yeah.
Court said to us that they were going to pull back any outstanding warrants or arrests and different things of that nature for misdemeanors and driving violations and all of that kind of good stuff. So when we approached the court with the big demand here in the community, they said, well, let's just see if it'll work. And so, I think it is working. And I think at the end of the day, not only are our other fellow residents are happy, the court system happy. We develop a different relationship with law enforcement and the court system as a whole. We see that everybody people just like people. And at the end of the day, people understand that they can go get these type of issues taken care of without fear.
It's tough. It's tough not, every time you go into town to go get groceries or, anything, to go look for a job, you're always looking over your shoulder and you're having to, go here and go there and, avoid this place and avoid that. That's why I'm so grateful for what y'all are doing.
Right.
It's a true blessing.
And 9 times out of 10, it'd be something small, a small little ticket or something that escalates. And I feel like, man, if somebody don't have money for a ticket, how you think they're gonna pay the warrant off when you put a warrant off for their
arrest?
arrest?
You can't go get a job because you have a warrant.
And they suspend your license. Yes, sir.
Jail's full. There are too many people in jail who have drug problems, alcohol problems, mental health issues. Jail needs to be reserved for the dangerous people.
Right.
Many folks who are coming through this line are probably on probation and parole. And a new law just passed in Louisiana that said if you've been on probation and parole for a certain number of years, that you may be eligible to vote. And so we're also going to check for our folks who were previously incarcerated and see if we can register them as well. And generally, we'll be talking to folks about community organizing. Right now, our neighborhoods are suffering. And COVID, and the police killings that have been happening have really shown folks all over the country and all over the world the dire problem in our communities. And so we're here we are here to say that community organizing is a lost art, and it's the art that is really going to help our communities to thrive and survive, and GRAE is here to partner with anybody that wants to make it happen.